Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, if we had hair, we would dye it blonde as an ode to Charles Oliveira. Tonight he draws Dustin Poirier, and we shall see if Dustin can pull off the upset tonight and get past a guy who has just run roughshod through this lightweight division.
Has Dustin Poirier made the adjustments to allow for him to go longer against Charles Oliveira? Early in the fight, the stand-up, the power is very evident on the side of Dustin Poirier, but it's the mindset of Charles Oliveira. And couple that with all the great skills, and he is a very difficult out for anyone. In fight one, Oliveira weathered the storm. Can Poirier take his foot off the gas a little bit and go longer in the fight in order to get the victory?
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands.
His opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of fights.
And now he lands a combination. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, he rocked him, but he couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. He could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body. It makes him up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he is fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show itself.
Poirier gets hit with a flush uppercut there. Oliveira's now dealing with a cheek cut. Nice kick to the body. Oh, well, why get away from it? Another huge kick lands. Just out of range with that right hook.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
In-fight numbers for you now. 29 total strikes have landed for Dustin Poirier. Kick blocked by Poirier. Watch the former interim lightweight champ Dustin Poirier in a good striking flow here tonight, DC. That left hand nearly put his opponent out.
Nearly puts him out. You can't take many of them. Dustin is so big and physically strong for 155. I can't believe he used to fight at featherweight. He looks like he could never have made that weight. He's found his home at lightweight, and you see the damage.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swollen. I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beaten up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
All right, round two now, folks. Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. All right, next round is now underway. Do you see any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted to
has not even attempted a takedown. I would never respect this takedown. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight. Massive good plan, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oliveira has to be careful.
Big right hand there.
And landed some nasty shots. What a
this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are short on block. Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight. Uppercut.
Well, the numbers continue to pile up here. 56 total strikes have landed from Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And the accuracy rate about 42% now against Charles Dubrocks Oliveira. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Poirier's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue? Decisive blow right there. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Big elbow.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting at him.
They're starting to pay dividends.
Back to his feet. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious. He starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight. Hurt. He's hurt bad. It's over.
Charles Oliveira with a huge win tonight.
What a fight! What a fight!
If that was slip. That was trash. Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, he spent more than 10 years on the roster. Few fighters have as big a fan base as Nate Diaz. You hear the crowd popping. You know they want the Stockton slap tonight. We'll see if Nate Diaz will go to it tonight. One thing is for certain, the man is not afraid to do so if an opportunity presents itself. Oh, good block there. Oh, nice job by Robbie Lawler, training now at Hard Knocks 365. Henry Hooft has tried to simplify his striking a little bit. Tommy Barzini on the wrestling side. Don't close the book on Lawler making another run to championship contention.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight, the pace at which we are going to fight.
Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top. Swing and a miss with that punch by Diaz. 3 minutes to go. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. It's such a great defensive fight. Nice punch to the head.
right, so another ringing jab right there, snapping his head back like a Pez dispenser. You can tell he was a former boxer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that that is his base. The way that he throws the jab is fundamentally sound. Does it like he was trained to do it as a young boy. And right now, behind that jab, he finds himself the hit.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed from Robbie Lawler. Lawler to the body. Under a minute to go. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy. Beautiful kick.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. On a start.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is. You can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't treat it.
Round 2 now. Nate Diaz versus Robbie Lawler. Oh, and there is that ruthless Robbie Lawler right hand. You do not want to get hit with too many of those.
Nah, man, this is a dog. Robbie Lawler is a flat-out dog. A guy that is willing to fight anybody, protect his yard. I am a massive fan of ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening. Or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we've come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe we are watching. These boys standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Rip the body there. Oh, he got tagged, something fierce there. Great combination.
Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead leg because you're trying to extend on the jab. If a person has good timing on leg kicks, they will land almost every time. So you got to be careful.
So we call on the fight stats here. These numbers are unofficial, but 52 total strikes unofficially have landed from ruthless Robbie Lawler. Landing with 41% accuracy tonight against Nate Diaz. Doubled up on the jab there. Nicely done by Diaz. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. That shot blocked by Lawler. Well, Nate Diaz pinpointed with the accuracy tonight as he lands yet again there on the feet.
You think about volume when you think about Nate Diaz, but he's also very accurate, so it's just a game that he decides to play when it's your turn to fight.
Oh, that's a nice combination, and not just a two-piece either. It looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the face. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He's got to find a way. Oh, he's hurt. Oh. Big right hand.
Oh, big shots getting through. Lawler's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best special fighters in the UFC.
Oh, nice hook. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight 10. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. Well, his nose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exhibited towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Lawler's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Lawler.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, at some point as a fighter defensively, you've got to make an adjustment. His thigh is like purple.
Yeah, he's getting beat up. I just don't understand how he could have taken so many leg kicks before he started to realize that it was going to put him in danger. He waited too long. Now he's going to find himself in some trouble.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get them.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get the first top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action you get latched onto something to end the fight.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
His opponent drifted a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Well, normally his fights don't last this long, but 133 total strikes have now landed for Robbie Lawler. And a 45% accuracy rate thus far against Nate Diaz. Just missed with the left there. Diaz is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the five-tool player, Zhang Weili. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate when it comes to attacking the legs as well. Zhang Weili is focused on striking here tonight. Zhang circling towards the left now. So many striking repetitions. She knows how to move those feet.
Very fast hands. That punch got to the heart.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Well, DC, they say styles make fights. We haven't had much of a fight here through the first minute.
Hasn't been to this point. I mean, I don't have much to say, and I always have something to say.
Educated jab right there from Zhang Weili. This is a competitive division. Certainly looks like a fighter who could reign for some time.
I mean, China's first UFC champion, and Weili is the person that you want to see carry the flag for her country. She has everything. She's even learned to speak English now. She understands the importance of drawing people in and capturing the imagination of the fight fans around the world.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, she lands another hook there. That's been the storyline in this round. She told us on Thursday she felt like that weapon would be wide open, and that's exactly she sees back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was. And she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand on it.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would finish the fight. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Durham's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Final seconds of round one. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the store.
Back and forth.
All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, let's see if she can get back to the hook here. Of course, she'll need a setup here, work off of the jab, and punctuate her combination with that patented hook.
Oh, the kick landed.
Oh, inside leg kick. I mean, you could hear the thwack from here.
Yeah, right away you can hear it. You hear the impact at which she's landing this kick.
Well, the forecast is true. Goes back to the hook shot, but unable to land.
Ooh, what a punch.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albanese, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, when you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
Tries to make sure to take down here. All right, so domination on one side, desperation on the other. She doesn't look anything like the woman who walked out here.
No, she doesn't, John. And honestly, that's the best way to put it. Desperation. That's what's required right now. That's what's required right now. We always talk about not getting desperate in the octagon, but she is at a point now where nothing else is going to give her a chance.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fair fight.
Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg. So she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now. All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative. And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
30 seconds to go in round two. 20 seconds left.
She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
To wire her jaw shut next week, right? Because that swelling is so out of control that she really doesn't need to take too many more strikes to the mouth. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And she caught the kick. She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Well, she may be the last fighter on the roster that would be looking for a way out, but her face has absorbed so much damage here tonight that perhaps the ABC and now her opponent maybe seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish tonight.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Well, it's been a pretty putrid effort out of her tonight, and I should probably put it a little bit softer, but she needs a finish, man.
She has not fought well, but her ability to end fights so quickly with submissions, she's still in the fight, even if it's just a little bit.
Rips the body there. Back and forth we go. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
She's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Sean's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, big right hand, yes. And follows up with another one. They see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it had her opponent hurt bad.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. 45 seconds remain in the round. downstairs with the kick. And she caught the knee. Oh, nice straight punch there by Sean Whaley. Shot fired right over the top. Her opponent will roll to choke him out. Her opponent in the